Hi everyone! Welcome back for another daily from Clues by Sam. We get tough puzzles on weekends and today's not an exception. Let's focus and get started. There's an odd number of innocent neighboring Nicole in row 2. We know from Rob's clue that either Hilda or Isaac must be innocent. That's an odd number and we don't want to change it. Mark Kevin as a criminal. Betty has 3 criminal neighbors. 2 of them are revealed and one is either Hilda or Isaac, so Evie must be innocent. Similarly, Evie has 4 criminal neighbors and the only innocent neighbor has to be one of these 2, so we can mark Frank as a criminal. Only one of the 3 innocent neighboring Rob is in row 5, so there's only one innocent among these 3. Now if you look at Frank's clue, there must be more criminals in row 1 than row 5. Row 1 has 3 criminals, and row 5 currently has 2. Mark Zed as innocent. Now that both criminals to the left of Kevin are revealed, we can mark Hilda as innocent. Here comes the hard part. You've seen me use proof by contradiction many times, but here I'm going to do this the other way around. We know from Evie's clue that one of these 3 is innocent. We also know from Zed's clue that one of these 3 is innocent. This makes me want to start my deduction with Zena. Let's first assume Zena is innocent. Then these 4 must become criminals. That's 1 out of 3 innocent neighboring Rob, so we need 2 more. Logan and Paula cannot be both innocents, because there must be more innocent doctors than innocent guards. So one of these 2, and Martin, would be innocent. Now let's assume Zena is a criminal. Then Logan and Paula would be both criminals thanks to Alice's clue. We know either Vicky or Wanda must be innocent, and either Nicole or Scott must be innocent. That's 2 out of 3 innocent neighbors for Rob. Martin is the only remaining neighbor, and thus must be innocent. To summarize, if Zena is innocent, Martin is innocent. If Zena is a criminal, Martin is innocent. Martin is innocent no matter the case, so it is safe to conclude that Martin must be innocent. Only one of the 6 innocents neighboring Scott is below Isaac, so either Nicole or Zena must be innocent. Since there are 3 criminals below Evie, this means Scott has to be a criminal. Now take a look at Isaac's clue. Zena and Alice have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Alice has 2, and so should Zena. 1 criminal neighbor is already revealed, so either Tyler or Wanda must be a criminal. So there's a criminal among these 2 and these 2. Remember that Scott has 6 innocent neighbors, or 2 criminal neighbors, and we just located both of them. Therefore, we can mark the remaining neighbor as innocent. All criminals above Vicky are connected. If Logan is innocent, then so should Paula. But remember that Logan and Paula cannot be both innocent because of Alice's clue. Mark Logan as a criminal. There's only one innocent between Vicky and Zed. Mark Vicky as a criminal. There are more innocents in row 4 than row 5. Row 5 has 2 innocents, so row 4 must have 3 or more. Mark Paula and Tyler as innocent. We revealed 2 out of 3 innocents neighboring Rob, so there's only 1 innocent among these 3. Mark Zena as innocent, and Wanda and Nicole as criminals. And that finishes today's puzzle, solved in 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.